Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of South by Sudvest. If you've been enjoying the series so far, make sure you drop that like, please. Thank you, and I appreciate it in advance. As promised in the last episode, we were going to give our youth intake, and the reason why I wasn't so excited to do it right away is this is the cream of the crop of our youth intake. Probably our star graduate is Darkhan Akhmedov. He's Kazakhstani and German. 15 years old, decent amount of stamina, could use a little bit more pace. He's a left wing back by trade, and he's okay. He's got a pretty strong left foot. I kind of like that. Definitely, we can work with this. Positioning is all right. Marking needs a lot of work, and we're going to be trying to train him up on that. I don't love the work rate. Positioning, though, is pretty good. So his mentals are okay. Want to get that composure and that concentration up. That's something our team is generally lacking. But of all of our youth, he is the best. Then there's Marin Klaric, Croatian and German. So we got a very wide range of nationalities in our youth intake. He's a bit pacier. He's a midfielder, 5'9", just 135 pounds. Got a decent amount of agility, a lot of fitness. So probably use him in maybe if we do go this way, like a box to box type role, even though ball winning midfielder seems to be his forte right now, although his positioning is not fantastic. Neither is his off the ball, to be perfectly honest with you, so we have to work on both his attacking and defending. Unambitious though, which I do not love as a personality. And Ramazan Agun, Turkish German, another midfielder, although he can play off on the left side as a wingback if we really needed him to. Decent amount of pace, 5'10", so he's got a little bit more height than the other guys. A fairly sporting personality, which is an improvement. Again, marking and tackling, not fantastic. Positioning off the ball, not great. I do love the bravery. I love the work rate. I like the teamwork. Decent amount of technique as well. So he's okay. He's played a little bit with the U19s already. Obviously, the youth intake came a little while ago. A goal and an assist for them in 4 appearances. One of them a start. Now, you may remember after our last match against Wolfsburg, yes, it was Wolfsburg, 5-2. It was absolutely fantastic. How things have changed. Now, I've switched things around so my big old head isn't blocking it, so we're going backwards. So after that match, we kind of went off the rails, and we lost 1-0 to Ingolstadt. They scored in the first period. It was a pretty easy opportunity for Yannick Malza. But then you see defensively, we really clamped down. We held them to absolutely nothing in the second half. Just a little bit of momentum going their way for a touch around the 75th minute. We managed 12 shots on goal, but only 3 on target. We just could not break through. Boss was somewhat pedestrian in this one, and that's going to continue into the next match at home. And we cannot seem to do well at home this year. It has definitely been a weakness for us. 3-0, we lost to Paderborn. We basically played them fairly evenly, but again, just the single shot on target. That is definitely something we need to work on. Both Martinovic and Schnellbacher were just not good. A pair of goals for Con Kostens in the 20th and 57th minutes. Mattis Hansen added 1. 2 losses in a row. Kaiserslautern. I thought we were going to be okay in this one because we started off really, really well. We played them pretty evenly throughout that first half. We were the first to break through, and we even had a 1-0 lead at the half. Beautiful goal by Luka Derholtz. And we did something that was pretty fantastic. Samir Shaheen took the ball, and he had it right around this area here. Now, instead of trying to play it into the middle or maybe out wide here, he played it out this way and found Rizzuto out. Well, actually, Rizzuto was off of the pitch at that point. He picked up an injury in the 12th minute. So we brought in Joshua Mies. So Joshua Mies was out here. It drew the defense out, which allowed Luka Derholtz to squeeze in and get the goal. But then second half, as you can see from the XG story, it pretty much tells the tale. It was all Kaiserslautern, and we ended up losing 3-1. So where does that put us on the table, you may ask? Exactly where we were before. 12th place, 40 points. Now, last year we had the 12th place finish, and we can't finish any worse than 12th this year. Well, I don't know. Well, no, Dynamo Dresden. It would take a lot for Dynamo Dresden, even if we lost and they won, for them to overtake us on the table. But 12th place with 43 points. This year, the best we can do, assuming we can manage to beat Hamburg, who sit third on the table, we could end up with 43 points. Now, we do have more wins this year than last year, 12 to 11. The big difference is we've lost a lot more games. We did not draw nearly as many. I think we had 10 draws all of last year. So, yeah, it has not been fantastic. Here's how we are going to line up. We're going to make some changes. Not a ton from the last match. Sickinger, who didn't play in the last match, is coming back in. Manu's going to switch out to the left side, which means Liancourt is off. In fact, we're going to get him on. No, you know what? We're going to leave him out. If we do need to make a change defensively, we'll give Lucas Kieran an opportunity. He's got a couple of games. He's played okay. I mean, morale right now is not fantastic. Schnellbacher wants to leave for a bigger club. He's got a couple of years left on his contract. So we said if we get an offer of $1.9 million, I think we'll let him go. So we'll see what happens there. So it's Boston goal, Manu, Sickinger, Adieli, Niederlander behind Derholtz and Gindorf. Our wingbacks are Neubauer and File. That's because Robin Fellhauer picked up an injury. He's not quite ready to go. And Martinovic and Schnellbacher are going to be up top. We do have a third tactic. Same formation, essentially. I think it's more the 5-2-1-2. That's super defensive that we may try. If we do end up taking a lead in this match, we may give that a go. We haven't tried it in a match yet, whether a regular match or a friendly. And we're going to get things kicked off. We are in the black kits. Neubauer in control, playing it over, looking for File, picked off by Muheim. We'll drop it back for Gunter. Not the greatest start, an errant pass. But hopefully we can tighten things up a little bit. We may need to do that with instructions depending on how things go here in the early going. Mikkel Brentsis drops it back. David Meffert met with resistance. I mean, we are putting on good pressure. Oh, good pick up by Neubauer. He's going up the left side. He's got a couple of guys around him. Feeds it through to Martinovic. Martinovic has 4 guys chasing him. He plays it into the middle. It comes to Gindorf. And Lars Gindorf, with his 7th of the year, puts Elversberg up. It's Hamburg 0, Elversberg 1. Martinovic, beautiful job getting the ball in space along that left wing. Now, he tried to feed it in the middle to Lukas Schnellbacher. To their credit, Hamburg did get a number of guys back defensively, but even though they were able to keep it off of the boot of Schnellbacher, it came right to Lars Gindorf, making a semi-rare start now that we are no longer using an actual number 10 in our formation. Samir Shaheen has been having a rough couple of games, so we decided to give him off this finale. We may have to look at Shaheen's involvement moving forward. He's been pretty good this year, has made a ton of plays, definitely, but he's also very easily our highest earner. And Salcido leaking his way through the back line is going to even things up, depending on whether or not this is deemed onside by VAR. Now, the flag stayed down off of the far side, and it is a good goal, and this is not great. Matanovic to Muheim. Part of one of the issues with this tactic is if you can get somebody on that left wing, specifically the left wing, it seems that they really can leak their way through. Now, tactically, we have File on support. He should technically be getting back. Adieli, maybe let's ask him to stay a little wider. And maybe that will make a difference. I'm not sure. But just a single shot on goal for both teams. And they have both led to goals. Decent match so far. I mean, really, that's all we've done here. Obviously, they're beating us on XG because it was a much higher percentage shot. Bennett's looking to send it in. Salcido can't get his head on it. Manu's got in space. He's got Schnellbacher up ahead. Schnellbacher, does he have the pace? Does he have the pace? He puts it into the box, circles it back. File takes the shot and misses. That's going to go out into the stands. Schnellbacher just not quite fast enough to really get that breakaway speed to have a true one-on-one in that situation. And he's getting a little older. He's 29 now. He's going to be 30 as we head towards next season. The issue being, and the challenge with this type of save, is because we have such a... Manu, he's in. Manu shoots, he scores. Flag stays down. That's going to be the first of the year for Aaron Manu. He was onside the whole time, and I absolutely love those kinds of set pieces. I don't know how to make them happen, but he is just completely unmarked in the box. And a bicycle kick goal for Manu. Wow. Hamburg 1, ELVERSBERG 2. As we hit stoppage time here in this second half, Gindorf will be in control along the near sideline. Keeps it in, drops it back. Adieli. Oh, he could have made the home run pass, but he chose not to. Has a man on him, so he'll free it up for Sickinger. Exploring his options. Niederlander. Out wide, Manu. Neubauer, Martinovic. He's got their Holtz pushing forward. Oh, and a ball through. Schnellbacher moves it to his left. Terrible finish. Hamburg able to get a defender in the way and a block. That really... that was a bit of a wickedly bad touch. Manu can't get his head on the corner. Derholtz is going to track that down. Can we go up 3-1 here? Sickinger, Adieli, finds File. File takes the shot. Can't pick out that corner, though. And it's out for a goal kick. And that's probably going to do it for the first half. So we held Hamburg to just the one shot. We really started to turn things on in the last couple of minutes of that half. So let's keep it up. I am happy with the performance generally so far. Lukas Schnellbacher not really doing it for me. I was thinking about maybe, like in a match like this, either starting Yannick Rochel, giving him an opportunity. He's got a year left on his contract, but as a winger, I don't know if we're going to be using those moving forward. We might be able to free up some wage and get something for it. But as I started to say, and if you join the stream a lot, you know that I sometimes can lose my train of thought, especially as things are happening in the match. But because we are limited to transactions only happening in the Saarland region of southwest Germany, we don't necessarily have a large pool of talent that we can pull from, especially when it comes to like the free agent market. So we are going to probably have to make transfers, and a lot of that's going to be from FC Saarbrücken, who is in the league below us. So getting new talent in, that's why the youth intakes are going to be so important moving forward. Now, hopefully that we've improved our facilities, and we hopefully we have enough money. Martinovic is in, shoots and scores, tucks it inside that far post. 12th goal of the year for Dominik Martinovic. Hamburg 1, ELVERSBERG 3. And another great pass. Fantastic vision on this one. Sickinger is going to get things started as he moves to the head. Lars Gindorf picks out the pass, which splits the center defenders, finds Martinovic on that left side of the box. Hopefully, we're going to get, I think, another like 9 million, I think is what you get for coming in 12th in the Zweite Bundesliga. Although there is a chance, I haven't looked at the standings. I don't know what's going on around the league, but there is a chance. Let's get Salif Cisse a little bit of playing time. Schnellbacher will come out, and we will put in Kai Bronker. Switch those up. Martinovic up front, even though Martinovic, I think he wants to be an attacking forward. I think he is better as a support forward, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a dumb American. But if we can increase our youth facilities, if we can get those upgraded again, I don't think the upgrades had any effect on this year's youth intake. So hopefully as we start to move forward and we're able to improve our facilities, things will get better in that regard. But what that means is there's a good chance that we are going to be a second tier team for a while. Now, if we can just keep holding our position. Gindorf, does he have it again? Yeah, he does. Martinovic off of the inside of the post. He was offside anyway. I don't think that was the greatest call, but, again, what do I know? Let's get File off as well. We will bring in Joshua Calogero Rizzuto, even though he's just coming back from picking up a minor injury in the last match. He should be good enough for the final 10 minutes or so. Nice job by Boss, just kind of holding his position there on that corner. It could have been disaster, and we could have gotten very close to a very close game. Oh, Brunker, he's off. Well, we've gone down to 10 men. Luckily, there's only like 4 minutes left. We'll leave just Martinovic as a lone guy up front. Let's make him a target forward on support. We're just going to... You know what? Let's shut down the shop. Let us shut down this shop and see what we can do. Let's move Durholz back, though. No, I want to try him out as that Trek Artista. Why not? See if it does anything. If we don't see any highlights, then we know it did the job. Hamburg, look at them, turning it on here in this second half. Cleared away, though. Oliveira's got it. I normally don't run a defensive mentality, but again, we're trying something new. Oliveira, out wide, takes it deep, finds Königsdorfer, and Boss, making himself huge, deflecting it out behind it. Will be a corner opportunity for Hamburg. They're down by 2. 5 minutes added on. We've already played a minute and a half of that. Can we clear it? Yes, we can. Thank you very much. Dominik Martinovic doing things defensively, and hopefully this is going to see out the rest of the match. Now, Hamburg did catch up to us as far as XG is concerned. 45 seconds left to go. Popped up, and Meffert, shoved Gindorf, so it's going to be a free kick, and that should just about do it. We really have the time wasting turned on here as well, so Boss is just going to sit back, relax. He is going to have to release this one. So a lot of stuff that we need to look at. Obviously, the striker position is an issue. Defensively, we're a little leaky, and we'll look at it as we complete the analysis, but we do cap off a 3-1 victory. Nobody really gave us a chance against the team that is, or was, before this match. So we got to play spoiler. Before this match, Hamburg was in third. They get passed over by Kaiserslautern. Meanwhile, Hanover lost. They're on 42 points. They drop into 12th. We move up into 11th, which is our best ever finish. Still the same number of points as last year. 43, so that's a little disappointing. 10.02 million. And let me go forward. Let's see if we can we get our budgets? Can we get our budgets for next year, please? I got to go through all these emails first. Let's praise Lars Gindorf because he did fantastically. Beautiful job. Oh, press conference. Sorry, got to do the press conference. I could have just sent my my assistant, but you know what? I have, I think, perfect attendance at these press conferences so far. So let's move forward and still no budgets yet. Adieli is going to miss the first match of next season, apparently. Come on, give me my budgets for next year. Tell me I have some transfer budget. Squad planning. Do I? 130,000? And I think they're probably just going to leave me at the 1.5 million for the transfer budget. Oh, there we go. 130,000, 1.5 million in the transfer budget. So no increase in wage budget, and the transfer budget is as we left it. We'll take a look at the squad coming up and get ourselves ready for season number 3 of South by Sudvest. We'll break things down in tomorrow's video and see what transfers we do and get started on season 3. After that, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so now, and I do look forward to seeing you next time for the analysis of season number 2 of South by Sudvest. Until then, bye-bye.